Mike here from Binny Outdoors. I want to talk to you today real quick about a bait that has fascinated me and a lot of the fishing industry, and that is the Berkley Gilly. This is the 90 size. This is the pumpkin seed looking bluegill style bait. This has really changed fishing because it is a soft plastic swim bait, but it is in the profile of what the majority of the fish in Vermont eat. So that has me really excited. The only catch with this is I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube, I've done a lot of research, and the only thing I can really find is that you're supposed to side rig this thing. Well, side rigging is not that great, and I'm actually going to do a video about that later, but ultimately side rigging isn't exactly what I want it to be. It doesn't have this exact action that I really think it should when it's in the water. So what I want to do today is I want to show you guys a different way that I found to rig this that actually makes it look really good and really enticing in the water. I'm actually taking off a different gilly that I was already fishing today, and I'm going to put this one on to kind of show you guys, plus I want to do a quick color change. So what I did is I went out and I bought one of these, and this is actually a chatterbait kind of swim bait head, and it is really cool because it allows you to kind of use whatever you want on it. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to take this hook and I'm actually going to go in the mouth of that bait and I'm going to thread it on. Now with these, because of the way the hook lines up, you have to kind of go upward at an angle in order to make sure that you come out in the right spot, because you can't really go straight in. Ultimately, because the way this bait is shaped, that hook would not stick out the top. Now there's a hole in the top of this bait. If you guys can see that, that is where I put my hook because it gives a nice clean spot. That hook's not going to be shredding this bait up, and it does really work to get this in that spot because it helps keep that bait nice planed in the water. Now, I want to show you guys real quick what this looks like in the water. I'm not sure how well you guys can see this in the water, but I'm going to try to draw it by you a few times. So the way I fish this bait is a little bit different than how I fish traditional swim baits. Is because of the way this is rigged up, I want that bait to kind of sit just below the surface because I find that's the best action. So what I'm doing is keeping my rod tip high, and I'm reeling that until I see my line start to chatter. I am using a spinning rod to give myself a little bit more control, and I'm just reeling it in. As the bait gets closer to the boat, I actually drop my rod slightly to not pull that bait up out of the water. I want it to just kind of be swimming just below the surface so that it looks just like a bluegill kind of just taking a tour across the top of the water. So I just wanted to take a second to show you guys that rig and how I'm fishing these. Maybe it'll help you to figure out how to rig these, get the action that you want, because I guarantee most fishermen have bought these, but not all of us have quite figured it out. On YouTube, I found a lot of videos, but everything that they talk about is side rigging or stuffing foam in these to make them float. And this method right here is really simple, really inexpensive, and I really think that this is going to be the secret. I want to thank you guys for coming along with me on this rigging video. I do plan on doing a lot more rigging videos. If you guys have any suggestions on how you fish the gilly, please let me know. I would love to make a video about it, explain it to other people if it's something you want to share. If you guys have any ideas or thoughts or videos you would like, put that down in the comments down below, and I will get that video made for you. But for now, I want to get back to fishing this gilly.